Sam Diamond, private eye, was on another case. He was bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. His trigger finger was itchy. Otherwise, he was perfectly healthy. Nothing could stop him, except maybe an extremely poor sense of direction.
Open up or I'll break the door down.
No!
Don't nobody move. I got you covered. Now, step slowly out of that bath and reach for the sky. By the way, is this number 13?
It's 15!
Oh, sorry, madam. You can go back to sailing your boats.
Moments later, at number 13,
Open up. I'm conducting a house-to-house search for a house. Is this number 13?
Yes, it is, sir.
The name's Sam Diamond. Private eye. I've been called here to investigate a murder.
May I take your name, sir?
This coat was a Christmas present, but here's 50 cents for coffee.
I expect you want to see
The body. Lead the way, Jeeves.
It's did it, sir. Ivan did it.
Well, maybe he did, maybe he didn't.
You don't understand. My name is Did It. Ivan did it.
Thanks for the tip-off, Jeeves, but don't try to get on my good side. I ain't got one.
the body was that of Sir Jonathan Tetley, a multi-millionaire who had earned every cent of his vast fortune the hard way by shining shoes. The body lay there riddled with bullet holes. There was a noose around his neck, 3 arrows protruded from his back, a packet of rat poison, and a used grenade lay nearby. Sir Jonathan Tetley looked slightly ill.
My late master, Sir Jonathan Tetley.
Killed to a T. How did it happen?
We believe it was old age, sir.
Old age?
We believe so, sir.
We? You mean there's others here?
Oh, yes, sir. House guests.
Come on out! I got you covered. Huh. So you thought you could get away with it, huh? Sound out with your names and a good reason why I shouldn't pin the rap on you.
Well, my name's Elsie Scarlett.
Ah, woman of intrigue. And what might you be doing here?
I'm a gourmet cook, master cook. I've read half a book. My star is handsome. I'm quite a dancer. I think you're a hump cutie.
We all got our problems.
You're blushing, Scarlett.
And who might you be, stranger?
The name's Bent.
You look crooked, bent.
Fingers bent.
Bent straight, his left foot.
And who might you be, mister?
I'm Louis Q. Weasel. Q for cute. Occupation. Hitman. Here's my card. You want somebody knocked off? Come and see the weasel. I give a 2-year guarantee on all my victims.
Bent. Weasel. I think I know you.
You should remember us, Diamond.
You know me.
We order. You put us behind bars enough times.
I remember now. Arson, the safe-cracking, theft, the kidnapping. You're criminals.
You've got us for everything in the book, Diamond, but we did knock off Jonathan.
That's for me to decide. Now, down to business. What was your relationship to the deceased?
We was like brothers.
We was his bodyguards.
Well, you didn't do a very good job. He's dead.
We was on our tea break when he went.
But everyone's entitled to a tea break. Teddy would be the first to agree with that. And who might you be, Big Mouth?
I'm Professor Pickle, renowned benefactor, philanthropist, friend of mankind.
I seem to remember Professor Pickle from many years ago. Evil and sinister. A mad scientist whose brain was warped.
No.
Yes, you can't fool me.
But how did you know?
I never forget a face. Even one that's had plastic surgery.
But even my dog couldn't tell.
The plastic surgeons left his initials. P.S. Pierre Scrape. A specialist in remodeling criminals' faces.
But Professor Pickle can't have done it, sir.
Aha! Do you know who did it then?
It was I.
Very noble of you to confess, Jeeves.
Everyone knows the butler did it.
Too obvious. Too obvious. Somebody else killed Sir Jonathan Tetley.
But who could it be? Sam Diamond, doyen of the Private Eye Fraternity, winner of the Nobel Prize for Criminal Detection, was stumped. Somehow it just didn't add up. A master, rather a mistress criminal was at work here.
My God, the Godmother! You had no trouble recognising me. A bit. The last time I saw you, you were near death's door. You were 28 stone, 3'9", bald, toothless, and somewhat unattractive. What happened? I've been to Jenny Craig's.
We got Diamond here just as you wanted, my dear.
Now what in the name of Sherlock Holmes is going on? It's a trap, Diamond.
I'm not dead at all.
Great jumping catfish! What was our twist?
We tricked him. He never suspected.
You were the stiffest corpse I ever seen, Jonathan.
I did do rather well, didn't I?
But I was called here on a murder case. So where's the body?
There ain't one yet.
You're it, pal.
But why me? What did I do?
You've been a thorn in our side for years, Diamond.
Yeah, you've sent me up the river 10 times.
Yeah, and he can't even swim.
And I remember you threatened me with the electric chair once. Never had such a shocking experience in my life.
That was a legitimate charge, Professor.
You pinned 5 murders on me once.
And you only done 4.
So you see, Diamond, we had good cause.
My husband and I to have you
Eliminated.
But I never did anything to you, Godmother.
every time I get a gang together, you put them in jail. You have them deported, or worse still, make them go straight. Ruin all my good deeds. This town isn't big enough for both of us, Diamond.
Let's feed him to the sharks.
Too quick! Let's pretend he's an atom and split him in two.
Listen, David and sharks and Tessie flies. Goodbye, Diamond. I'd suggest something more dignified, madam.
Go right ahead, Ivan.
Please. They haven't been fed for 2 days.
The Prince of Crime Busters was on the ropes. He was down for the count. His seconds were running out. Had he thrown in the towel? Was he washed up? Was this the end for the champ?
Don't you want to do me in too, Miss Scarlet?
Well, I'm not so sure. I mean, death is so permanent.
You're not starting with the flat-foot, are ya?
Well, I
I think she's fallen for him.
She said he was a cutie.
You're not in love with him, are you, Elsie?
Oh, Godmother, I'm so confused. I feel as if though I've known him all my life.
Has Elsie Scarlet, woman of intrigue, fallen in love with our intrepid detective? Will her emotions jeopardize the future of the Godmother Gang?
Let's liquidate her too. We need the practice.
We'll take a vote on it. The gang of 6 sticks together.
The gang of 6, but there are 7 of you.
Fingers and Louis are half-wits. Everyone knows that.
Let's kill Scarlet and Diamond right now!
Yes! Yes! We can!
Can't what, Godmother?
We can't kill Elsie.
Why not?
I have to confess.
A confession!
Shut up!
We can't kill her. She's my daughter.
Your daughter? I can't be. I'm just a homemade.
Good heavens, a homemade jam. The plot thickens.
You're in St. Brendan's orphanage. The kid with the funny knees.
Funny knees? Look, I still got them.
Don't go soft, Godmother. The sharks are still hungry.
Did you get my roses?
You sent them? A rose every day for 20 years. I'm allergic to roses, but what a nice thought.
I brought you here to my home so I could be close to you, just so you could be part of our gang.
Oh, Mother.
Elsie, my daughter.
I'm your husband. Why wasn't I told?
This has been my closely guarded secret for many years. I had 3 children before I met you, Jonathan.
Who was the father?
It was a card shop from France, and he won me.
What a coincidence. My father was a card sharp too.
We were playing cards one day, and I caught him dealing from the bottom of the deck.
Rather underhanded, madam.
That's what I thought. We divorced, split everything up. My sons went with their father. Elsie,
What happened, Mum?
they put me into prison shortly after for bootlegging and took you from me.
All those years in the orphanage. I've always wondered.
A sad story, my dear.
But my father, what was his name?
It was Sam.
Sam.
Sam LeSpade.
Another coincidence. My father was also Sam LeSpade.
But your name's Diamond.
My father never called a spade, so he called me a diamond.
I get it.
Diamond was a spade, but now he's a diamond. The godmother's his mum, don't you see?
Mum, Sam, my son. Sis. Stepdad.
Rats! You mean the execution has to be cancelled, madam?
I'm afraid so, boys.
Hey, what is this? Reunion week or something?
Yeah, I'm sick of all this mushy stuff.
Yeah, let's still rub him out.
Let me pull the trigger. Put your hands up, Diamond.
Oh, not the butler. That is strictly for the movies, Jeeves.
I told you before, it's Did It. Ivan did it.
That's funny. I went to school with a kid named Did It, but we always called him Done It.
You. It can't be. Dipsy Diamond?
Done It is you. Pull the trigger. I was your only friend.
Yeah, you were until I met you. I couldn't play hide and seek because no one bothered to look for me. I've missed you, Dipsy.
Give me that gun, I'll rub him out.
That's enough, Louis. Sam's part of the family now. Right, boys?
If you say so, godmother.
I guess so.
Now, I want you all to shake hands and make friends.
Go on, Louis.
Never! We got him in to rub him out, and that's what I'm gonna do. Say your prayers, Diamond.
What's this? Has Sam the Spade, alias Sam Diamond, found a joker in the pack? Will our hero get a raw deal? Will Louis Q Weasel pull the trigger and spoil this happy family reunion?
This is it, Diamond. Bon voyage.
No! Wait a minute. Louis is a French name, isn't it?
So?
You just said bon voyage. That ain't French. That ain't Greek.
What are you getting at?
I knew there was something familiar about you. And when you said bon voyage,
No tricks, Flatfoot. I'm gonna blast you now.
and to think I arrested you 100 billion times and never recognized you.
Recognize me?
Your name, it's not really Weasel, is it?
Well, ever since I can remember.
Your father, he was a Frenchman, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Your family was deported from France. There was a shipwreck.
My brother was lost at sea.
Lost and found!
No! It can't be!
My brother had 6 toes on one foot and 4 on the other. Just like me.
No, it's just a coincidence.
His first name was Louis. He had the French national anthem tattooed on the sole of his foot. His left foot.
No! It can't be!
And he looked like a weasel.
Oh! Brother!
My long lost son.
Louis, my little brother.
Stepson.
Friend.
Ally.
Accomplice.
What do you know? This looks like the start of a beautiful friendship. Several beautiful friendships.